With that, ladies and gentlemen, we begin this bulletin with a story that's now come out from the president's oath ceremony in the United States of America, and a concerning one at that. Controversy has erupted in Washington, D.C. as designated Khalistani terrorist Guru Patwant Singh Pannu gate crashes President Trump's official inauguration celebrations. Pannu was spotted inside the high-profile venue, raising pro-Khalistan slogans, sparking immediate security concerns. While Pannu claims he was invited by the Trump camp, sources suggest he gained entry by purchasing a ticket through a contact. His presence has raised some serious questions about the security arrangements, especially with dignitaries like India's External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar attending the event. This incident highlights the growing concerns over the global reach of Khalistani radicals and the potential risks they pose even at the world's most secure events. Well, in fact, we bring to you those very visuals that have now come out to the open. On your screens, Guru Patwant Singh Pannu, Khalistani terrorist, seen at Trump's inaugural ceremony, raising some serious questions with regards to the security lapses that might be indicated in this very particular visual that we see on our screens right now. In fact, when we speak of Khalistani trends, they have been on the rise. Earlier as well, India and United States have had discussions with regards to Guru Patwant Singh Pannu and this very matter. We will in fact speak to our colleague Aditya Rajkol, who's joining us right now on the broadcast to give his insights on this very development that's now taken place. Aditya, very good afternoon to you. Firstly, before I get into the entire debate on security lapses that this particular development highlights at this inauguration ceremony, let me understand this, and this is also for our viewers, that a ceremony like this requires high security arrangements to be in place. So if indeed this was via a source or a ticket that he has purchased via a source, then was there no verification done of the people who were attending this particular event through such ticket purchases?
Well, that's right. That's a big question, really, because hours after the Trump inauguration, now visuals of the designated terrorist Guru Patwant Singh Pannu of a designated terror group SFJ have come out, in which Guru Patwant Singh Pannu can be seen at the venue of the Trump inauguration, in fact, raising slogans for Khalistan against India. And this is certainly a major security threat. The videos clearly indicate that Guru Patwant Singh Pannu, who is a designated terrorist under the UAPA in India, had the access inside a massive high security prone area near the US Capitol, where the Trump inauguration ceremony was being held. While Pannu has been claiming that he was invited by the Trump camp, but the reality remains that Pannu made it possible to attend this only through one of his contacts by buying the ticket, because several of the tickets are on sale online and through several congressmen of the US Congress, and that's how he was able to get such kind of an access. A similar access was possible for him a few years back as well, where he had propagated such a video. So basically this is for propaganda purposes that he does so, claiming that he has access and contacts within the Trump administration. But you raise a pertinent point and a question about the heightened security at a time when there were two attempts to assassinate Donald Trump. During the entire campaign over the last few months, there should have been heightened security, there should have been a verification process, but it doesn't seem like that there was any in the case of Pannu. Also, on the other hand, in his inaugural speech, Donald Trump mentioned that Biden administration had protected a lot of terrorists, a lot of illegal people who have been staying on the US soil, and he also, as one of his first executive orders, designated drug cartels as terror organizations. So will he also act now against Pannu, against the Khalistani gangs operating from the US soil and the Canadian soil? Perhaps it's time that Trump will have to walk the talk now in the next few weeks.
You know, Aditya, at a point where we are discussing about what Trump 2.0 rather, the second regime under President Trump would mean for the world order at this given point, we've also been discussing about US-India relations at this given point. You know, the way we have seen a rise in this Khalistani trend, only days back we were discussing about the particular Khalistani pro-activists entering into a hall in London, disrupting a movie screening of Emergency. And now we see Pannun saying that yes, Trump camp had invited, even if it's not the truth. But the fact that he can come out today and say that, what does that indicate at this given point?
Well, for years together, a lot of these Western governments have used, Khalistani propaganda against India to arm twist India, to use this as a bargaining chip, as a bargaining stick on several issues, including trade, etc. But gone are